Your chariots await.
This is gonna be fun, isn't it, buddy?
These people suck.
What are you doing? You wanna play? Let's play!
You drug us. You got a little mustache.
Why'd you grow your hair out?
Buddy Games Spring Awakening premieres Saturday, July 6th, 10 p.m. on HBO.
This year we're going after big alligators.
Big alligators, that's all we want. 10 foot and up.
350 tags at stake.
We don't get those tags, this boat ain't here next year.
We got Moby Dick on this boy!
I need some excitement in my life. What? Jump on the boat.
Whoa! He's trying to get in the boat.
Oh my God! Ashley! Oh my God!
Swamp People. Only on the History Channel.
Cut it out.
That's fantastic.
PNG Customs, Wednesdays 8:30 on Turbo.
Full implementation, with Prime Minister Marape calling on the autonomous Bougainville government to work with the national government to bring in the money for its full delivery. PM Marape had reassured the people of central Bougainville that the national government will continue funding key impact projects in Bougainville and making available district allocations, including allocations for the district. Dame Jane Kakado continues her role as chairperson of the 2024 Police Promotion and Selection Board. Dame Jane took oath and was sworn into office under the guidance of Police Minister Peter Shiamalili Jr. on Tuesday, June 25th. The swearing-in ceremony held at the police headquarters at Konidobu was small but significant. The event was witnessed by Commissioner of Police David Manning. Commissioner Manning said he wrote to Dame Jane inviting her to participate in the promotion board panel, and she accepted. Manning said Dame Jane is a role model, prominently recognized and renowned for her outstanding work both within the government and corporate sectors. The other appointees on the 2024 Police Promotion Board include Deputy Commissioner of Police and Chief of Administration, Dr. Philip Mitna, who will present the Commissioner, and Assistant Commissioner of Crimes, Hodges Iti, who represent the police union. The Minister for International Trade and Investment, Richard Maru, announced that the National Executive Council has approved an electronic single-window system to be implemented to facilitate trade and investment. Maru said the system holds the premise of promoting greater integration and cooperation among national agencies as well as countries, fostering a more conducive environment for sustainable trade and development. Maru said the system's blueprint symbolizes our shared commitment to embracing innovation and harnessing the power of technology to drive efficiency and inclusivity in international trade.
For Papua New Guinea to invest in what we call an electronic single window system for trade and investment facilitation. That basically means we will have a computer system established in the National Trade Office that you can go online and apply and meet the requirements for export of your goods and for import of your goods.
The inaugural PNG Resource Week is underway at the University of Papua New Guinea in Port Moresby. The 4-day event will incorporate the Community Affairs and National Content Conference and Expo, PNG Resource Career Fair, PNG Resource Summit, and the PNG Resources Week Gala Dinner. President of the Papua New Guinea Chamber of Resources and Energy, Anthony Smare thanked Prime Minister James Marape for accepting the invitation to be part of this important national event. Mr. Smare said the Prime Minister delivered an outstanding speech in the last Can Context event in Lae, challenging PNG landowners to take up the opportunity represented by the new resource project and reopening of Porgera. Today, they look forward to his opening speech at the 2024 event. The Prime Minister is expected to lead a high-level delegation this week to interact with industry, PNG business community, SMEs and landowners. This is part of PNGOC's effort to provide a domestic platform for more engagement between all stakeholders in the resource sector. In regional news, 4 sites near the Australian War Memorial in Canberra have been vandalized overnight with pro-Palestinian messages. It is the 3rd time this year that such sites in the area have been defaced with graffiti.
Well, we're here at the front of the Vietnam War Memorial along Anzac Parade in Canberra. It's just one of 4 which has been defaced by graffiti overnight, and it's actually the 2nd time that this individual monument has been graffitied in a similar fashion. It was first sprayed with similar pro-Palestinian sentiments back in March this year. It was actually only 2 weeks ago that the Australian War Memorial building was also sprayed too. Now, ACT policing are investigating all 3 matters. They actually carried out a search warrant in relation to the previous 2 matters on Friday, but no charges have been laid. Now, it is quite a drizzly day here in Canberra, so there hasn't been too much foot traffic around. There has been a couple of people who have stopped by to take photos, but other than that, it's been pretty quiet.
Every worker will see extra money in their pocket as the Stage 3 tax cuts take effect. However, as the rising cost of living continues to impact many, this financial boost offers little relief. There are concerns that increased spending could further drive up inflation.
Australians are crunching the numbers.
$1,600. With everything else that's gone up, that would represent the increase in one insurance bill. So it's going to have minimal impact on me.
Like a few grand, that's nothing to turn your nose up at.
It'll be 1/4 of our electricity bill, and that's it.
From tomorrow, more than 13 million Australians will get a tax cut. Workers receiving the median wage will get roughly $1,300 extra back over the year, and for the average full-time worker, they'll pocket around $2,000.
This is all about ensuring that Australians earn more and keep more of what they earn.
But many aren't convinced as they attempt to scrimp and save.
But I don't know that it's going to help us that much.
I'm very sceptical. I honestly doubt that it's anything more than a gesture than an answer to any of our problems.
Rising inflation being a major one for the federal government. But the Treasurer maintains his suite of cost of living measures will drive it down. Also beginning July 1, every household will receive $300 off their energy bills, a freeze on PBS medicines and a 10% increase to Commonwealth rent assistance, while Australia's lowest paid workers will see minimum wage increase to just over $24 an hour. The cost of living measures come as little comfort to many as the prospect of another interest rate rise looms. Some economists are even predicting a second hike before they...
Starting today, it will be illegal for shops to sell vapes containing nicotine. These devices will only be available at pharmacies and initially only to people with a prescription. While some vapers see this as an opportunity to quit, there are questions about how the new rules will be enforced and their effectiveness in curbing the illegal vape market.
In this pocket of Melbourne's inner north, there are at least half a dozen vape shops within walking distance of each other, all catering to a booming market.
I feel like I've been waiting for the one across the road or around the corner from my house to stop being there because it's just so convenient.
While store owners didn't want to appear on camera, some told the ABC they're getting out of the vape business, while others say they already have, ahead of the federal crackdown.
We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully get off smoking altogether to increase the health.
Disposable vapes aren't necessarily too disposable or safe for the environment at all. It's also not safe for people to inhale.
From tomorrow, nicotine vapes can only be sold at pharmacies, in plain packaging, with flavours limited to mint, menthol or tobacco. They'll also require a prescription, but that's only until October, after the laws were watered down last week.
This new law means if enforcement officers see vapes for sale in a shop at all, they can simply seize those products and issue a very large fine for retailers. That's an actual deterrent.
Pharmacists oppose the move to drop prescriptions and worry vape sales could be forced underground.
We're really concerned that pharmacies could potentially become a target for organised crime.
In an ideal world, we would have no vapes and we wouldn't have any issues, but this is an opportunity to support people to quit vaping.
Questions also remain about just how the new laws will be enforced at a state level.
A lot of this has been illegal to date, and the government has not been able to manage these matters to date. So I'm just curious as to what will change.
We'll have police enforcing, and we urge everyone to be mindful that this is the law.
The state government says it's expecting to receive new enforcement powers from the Commonwealth as part of the reforms.
In sports, the PNG Olympic Committee honours Sir John Dawanikura with life membership in recognition of his outstanding service and dedication to the organisation and sports in Papua New Guinea. This accolade was announced and accepted by all members by way of a standing ovation during the annual General Assembly held in Port Moresby, marking the end of Sir John's illustrious tenure as president. Sir John served the PNGOC for 26 years as Secretary General and 12 years as president. The General Assembly also celebrated Sir John's numerous achievements, including the 2015 Pacific Games and securing a permanent home and office for the PNG Olympic Committee. The PNGOC stated that Sir John's legacy will continue to inspire and guide the organization as it moves forward under the new leadership of Emma Waiwai and the Executive Board. Thanks for watching. Join us at 6 for the main news. Bye now.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Neither can I. I feel like I just saw him.
Yeah, he just called me last week. It was a butt dial, but still.
What are we gonna do with these ashes? Where was Durfee the happiest?